Hey, morning. How are you today? I was having a little chat with my son, and he's going through a little bit of an issue with his job after finishing his post graduation. And as we know, it's pretty bad outside when it comes to the job market. But the point what I'm trying to make here is that do we not get something because we are not trying? Or do we not get something because we are scared of something that we have gone through earlier? So I thought, let me pick up this topic about being frightened, about getting scared. I'll start with my own example that I went through. I used to be a platform diver. I'm a good swimmer. I enjoy diving. So I used to try different, if I may use the word, types of dives, platform diving as it's called. And I used to practice very regularly. And it so happened that just before a competition, this I'm talking about when I was in college. So I went up to this topmost board and I was doing a reverse flip. So I went up there. It was, I think, 7:30 in the evening, dark already because it was the month of October, November setting in. So I went up there. There was absolutely nobody in the vicinity. And I launched myself. I did the flip. But what happened was I landed on my neck instead of going in straight. I could feel that a solid slap on my neck. I could feel the sting. I went inside the water. I came out. And the moment I got out of the pool, I collapsed. Literally collapsed. I had no movement of my hands, my feet. I couldn't feel a thing. The only thing I could do is to see very clearly, and I could speak. But my whole body went limp. Fast forward. This little incident or accident got me paralyzed in a way for over a month. I'm bloody lucky to be alive. At the same time, I got really scared that, my God, what has actually happened to me? So I got well. And then, what did I do? I went back on the diving board. I stood there for a minute or two, replayed the entire episode, and then I realized that I was in a hurry to launch myself. Thereby, I wasn't able to see myself, picture myself go in very clean into the water. And then, I again pictured myself go in, launched myself, and I dived and I went in absolutely clean. What am I trying to tell you here? Had I got scared that I'm going to get hurt again or I'm going to break some part of my body, I would have never been able to go back up there or dived ever again. But the reason why I was successful was because I wanted to know and understand what was the mistake that I had done in my preparation. So I went up there, visualized the whole thing, dived, and I went in clean. This is just an example of the many areas where I got hurt physically and emotionally, but I never ran back. I never retreated. I came back to the problem after I rested, after I thought it through, and attempted it again. The same thing goes in life. Whether it's a job, whether it's a vocational training that you're taking, whether it's anything that you're trying to accomplish, you got to keep trying. But learn from your past mistakes. Upgrade your skills if necessary. Work on yourself. See where is it that you can improve from what you were back then. Not get into an ego hassle or competition with some of your friends or colleagues who have kind of overtaken you. So be it. Life is not a rat race, and neither is it a race of any kind. Each one gets to their destination at their own pace. Everybody is different. So don't make that mistake of jumping into the rat race and burning yourself out. No. Prepare yourself, understand yourself, work on yourself, and take baby steps if required, one by one, one by one. You will achieve. And even if you don't achieve, you still achieve because you have learned a valuable lesson. Maybe that job is not meant for you. Maybe it's time you give up, upgrade your skills, and change tracks. Maybe you need to start from ground zero again. Bring in all the learning, bring in all that experience of that particular job. Whether it's hoteliering, whether it's marketing, whether it's sales, whatever. The whole idea is to approach it once again with renewed thinking, with renewed planning, and see where it takes you. There is no loss in life. There is always gain, and the gain is your learning. I have applied it. I have succeeded in some and not succeeded in some. But that never took away the smile that I have on my face even today. So give it a thought. It's worth it. Your smile is worth it. The peace within you is worth it. And the effort is worth it. All the best.